Hi, Tom Brennan, and we're here in the Annex building, which is the side building to the historic garage portion of the green garage. And in the Annex section, we decided to take a slightly different approach to the radiant heating and cooling. In the historic building, I don't know if you remember, but we're going to put a raised wood floor and put the radiant tubes underneath to both heat and cool the building. But in this side, where we're expecting to put studio and workshop space, our thought was, well, we may have some, high-low activity here, and so we really want the floor to remain concrete. Well, if it remains concrete, then how are we going to deal with the cold that comes through that floor in the wintertime? So the way that we're doing it is actually working on the perimeter of the building to create a thermal break, and then also do our heating and cooling in that space. So if you take a look around, here is the thermal break. This section here is the thermal break that is going to be around our entrance vestibule area. Here, where we've got an entrance door and then the truck entrance, this is all going to be a separate room, and our thermal break will be along there. Concrete, I don't know if you're aware, but it's one of the worst thermal, from a thermal insulation standpoint. It will not stop cold. It simply conducts temperatures right through it. So here around the perimeter of the building, we've made a 3-foot cut, okay? And this is the outside wall, is almost the same temperature as the outside area, and that's conducted right to the slab and then conducted right in the room. So what we're doing is we've dug this out. We're going to then put insulation in here, and then with an insulation barrier on the edge. The first thing we're going to do is actually put a vapor barrier here, then put our insulation down, put the insulation on the edge, and then re-pour concrete. In the concrete, we're going to run radiant tubing. So the heating, when this building is heated in the future, the heat is going to come at the perimeter of the building where it's most needed, and then that perimeter is then going to heat the inside. So this slab will actually heat up, conduct the heat into the room, so the floor is going to be nice and warm. And it's not going to go in this direction. The heat will not go in this direction because we're going to have rigid insulation there, and it's not going to go down into the ground because we'll have rigid insulation there. So that's the basic concept. Quite efficient, way to heat a building, and kind of an innovative approach for the green garage. So we'll show you another video when we get to the tube and we lay it in there, and you can see a little bit more next time. And we'll talk to you then. Bye now.